Hi there, thank you for joining me today. I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com, and today my tutorial is this lovely little treat box bottle holder, and the little treat box fits over the bottle, so perfect for children's parties or maybe even for adults' parties. And inside you can put your little chocolate treats, sweetie treats, anything you wish. And I have used the Free Celebration Tasty Trucks stamp set for this, and if you'd like to find out details about the celebration products that you can earn for free, then pop over to my website at www.artypapercrafters.com, where everything will be explained. And should you wish a celebration brochure or a spring or summer catalogue, then let me know and I will send one out to you should you be interested in any of these products. So on with my treat box, and we're going to make a start. This uses Island Indigo colours, and I have used the Serene Scenery Designer Series paper stack. I think this is a beautiful paper stack for lots of projects. It uses lots of scenery from leaves from nature, and you've also got different stitched detailed sheets in this, all sorts of things, and then you go back the other way and you've got lots more. So it's double-sided, and I always say that if I like 75% of the stack, then I will buy it. So that's what I'm using today. And today we're going to make this in chocolate chip with a piece of the Serene Scenery stack, and the chocolate chip cardstock is cut at 5 by 12 inches. There is a piece of designer paper. This measures 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. Then you've got two little strips that measure 3 3/4 by 5/8. A piece of Whisper White for stamping that measures 3 inches by 1 inches. And then you've got two little pieces for the bottle top, which measure 2 1/4 by 1 7/8. So let's start by doing our scoring. So let's bring the scoreboard in, and we're going to start by scoring it on the short side at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4 inches, 3 3/4 inches, and 4 1/2 inches. Turn it to the long side, and we're going to score that at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4 inches, 5 1/4 inches, 6 inches, and 10 inches. And that's the scoring done. So let's get rid of the board. And now we're going to fold and burnish all our score lines. So I hope everybody had a lovely Christmas, and now we're back into the swing of the normal. I always love Christmas, but I also enjoy when it comes down, because then I think of spring and all the lovely things that I'm going to be doing in the spring. Those lovely spring flowers that I love. And you know then that you're working your way towards summer. So that's why I love it. So let's get our, this is our burnished piece, and now I'm going to tell you which pieces you're going to cut away. So you're going to cut the two pieces in this corner, the opposite two pieces, you don't need those. We are going to cut that piece there and that one there. Then we're going to get rid of that one there and the opposite one too, and then we're going to get rid of these two here and these two here. So let's make a start by cutting that out. I think I might get my long scissors for that, otherwise I might be here all day. That's that. And then we're going to cut up here. I've got a feeling we don't need that, but I'll work on that in a moment. So cut up here as you would normally and notch out. Cut this corner out. And the same over here. That piece off and notch up. I don't think we're going to need those bits, so I'm going to cut them off. Notch in. I've got a feeling that we don't need these. Let me just see. That comes up like that. That goes in there like that. Have I got that on here? Let me just check that. No. We don't need these two pieces either, so let's cut those out. And cut that off because we don't need that long piece. And we're just going to very slightly notch in on these pieces here. And on these pieces here. Right, let's get rid of these bits. Don't need those. And this is what you should be left with. And we need a corner rounder punch. Whoops. On this piece here. So that's how this wraps around. They come round the front. They stick up on the inside. And these two pieces come over here. And that tucks in there. And that's the piece that we're going to put our little hole in. So let's get all our pieces here, because we're going to stick them on now. So we're going to stick a piece on either side, and the reason I've done that is so that it gives it more strength where you're going to put your bottle. So let's get this stuck on. And on the opposite side, another piece. Like that. So that goes back like that. So now we want our DSP on these pieces here. So let's stick those. I've just realised that I shouldn't have notched these pieces in, so that was my mistake. So when you do make yours, don't notch those pieces in, these two pieces here. That's not necessary. That goes on the front. Like that. So now we want to put our tape on these two pieces here. Let me just check that. No, on these two pieces here. So tape on these two pieces here. It. Now before we do that, we're going to cut our little hole, and this is a 1.5 inch circle punch. So line that up and just eyeball that in as even as you can on both sides, and make sure that's not too close to the top edge, and punch your hole. And that was a bit hard work because I had the 3 layers. But you can, if you want, do it when you've just got 2 layers on, and then stick the other DSP on and punch that out if you think you're going to have problems. So a little bit of Tombow on these little tabs. And then that gets secured inside there. Same the other side. Make sure that's good and stuck by just pressing that down with our bone folder so that doesn't come undone. And then you just need to, where's my pokey tool? With our pokey tool, we're just going to pull those bits off there. I'm just going to do it one at a time so that it doesn't get stuck up without me getting it positioned right. Pull that up and make sure that that is level as you would want it. Nice and level and square, and secure that down. It. And same this side. Oh, doesn't want to come off. That's it. Oh, I don't know why this stuff gets, it's sort of like sticks to you. So the same the other side. Get that level and stick that down. And that is our lovely little treat box made, and then that just fits over your bottle. But now we're going to decorate it with our little tasty trucks. And I'm going to use the Whisper White, I think, to put my truck on today. And what have I done? I've prepped that up on my block, and I'm going to stamp that out in chocolate chip. I'm just going to use my spongy mat because I'm using photopolymer stamps. So let's stamp that down. That's good. And now I'm going to put some little pancakes on today. And I'm going to use crumb cake to do my little pancakes. And let me just show you this. There's pancakes, hot dogs, ice cream, cupcakes, tacos, and then there's sentiments as well that goes with this tasty truck. So it's rather cute. So let's open up the crumb cake and let's stamp some pancakes. And we're just going to stamp them on the shelf. Like that. So cute. That's so cute. And then I've got my sentiment, which is "You're the sweetest," and we're going to stamp that in crumb cake. And it fits nicely in that little slot there. So we're going to stamp that down there. "You're the sweetest." And while we're about the stamping, I'm going to stamp my sentiment, which is "Happy birthday, now where's the cake?" And I'm just going to stamp that down in the middle, like that. Move the stamp pads to one side. And now we're going to do just a little bit of colouring with our markers. So I've got Peekaboo Peach, and I'm just going to colour the pancake, the little syrup in that Peekaboo Peach. And what colour? Well, I need red for the little cherry that's on the top, so I'll just get my red. So that's the little cherry on the top. And I'm going to do the little plate that it sits on in red to match it. And then I'm going to colour in. I'm going to colour in my little, this is the little canopy that goes over the truck. So we're going to colour that, and this is Emerald Envy, I think. Emerald Envy, yeah. So we're going to colour those little stripy bits in. Like that. And then I'm going to get my Peekaboo Peach again, and I'm just going to go into the middle of that. And already it starts bringing that little truck alive, doesn't it? And I'm just going to do this top little venti bit of the truck in Peekaboo Peach. And then what colour did I do those wheels? I think I did the wheel hubs in the pumpkin pie. I mean, it doesn't matter really, it's obviously artistic license, you just colour it whatever colour you think looks good really. I like a little bit of colouring. Colouring books are out these days, so I think it's good therapy myself. I love a bit of colouring. Colouring in. There. I think that looks good. So let's move these colours all out of the way, because now we're going to fussy cut this out. And it really only takes a few seconds to do this. Another bit of fussy cutting. Let's just get rid of that big piece. So that's done the little truck to go on our box. Oh, it's so cute. So cute. And now I'm going to get my scissors and I'm just going to cut this down to a manageable width. And then I'm going to do my little tails. So cut into the middle and cut down either side. Same this end. Just going to do a little shallow on this end, I think. That's it. Put that together. Get some dimensionals. Put some dimensionals on our sentiment and some dimensionals on our little truck. Right, stick that on to our little treat box. And our little sentiment goes on here. Like that. Move those out of the way. And then I'm going to bring in my original one, close that down. And I think that that's a really lovely little idea. Really cute. I really do think that's so cute. So I hope you'll all have a go at making that little treat box, and if you would like a little celebration brochure and spring or summer brochure catalogue, let me know. Send an email to Sandra@artypapercrafters.com, and until next time, it's bye for now. Bye.